ticket desk, a mother and her two sons have arrived late and missed their flight to San Diego. Sharon McInerney and her sons could be in for a long wait for the next flight. Sharon and her sons have no choice but to go on standby. Back on flight 1448, Colleen is losing her cool with the rowdy passengers.
I am not going to have children disrespecting us, calling us names, and disrespecting us.
A young kid with a Playboy magazine showing nude photos, kids running down the aisle.
We're gonna die. We're out of your butt. You know, why? And you have this one lady on the flight that had never flown before, and she's listening to this for the very first time. She's scared half to death. Excuse me, but you're gonna call me. Emma, yes, we did on the airplane. But we'll just leave this that way. I'm not sure that any of you are traveling with us today. You know what? You should be setting a better example for these children. Oh, we're not done with it. I do apologize, folks. I truly apologize for your experience on this aircraft today. That is not acceptable behavior. I just saw their behavior, and I saw the behavior of their chaperones, and it is not acceptable. And I do apologize. And I'm not done with it. Right, I need to call. I'm gonna call CSC.
The main perpetrator on the flight was one of the adult chaperones, and he intends to make his connection to Louisville.
Wanted to see a manager because the behavior of the children and the adults that were on this aircraft with the children behaving this way. Talking to each other, switching seats. I got this feeling that kind of everything was funny. There was lots of kidding. It was just, they were just out of control. It was blown out of proportion. And the police officers that came, they stormed that plane like there was a terrorist. To a pissing match between both, you know, the older group and the police.
Across the country at LAX, it's a big day for 10-year-old Mark Gomez, who is traveling alone for the first time to visit cousins in Las Vegas.
Hey, Santa Cooper customers, earn rewards with Empower Smart Rewards. When demand goes up,
I know he's in good hands, my family, they're good, but still, you know, he's my baby. So, this is his, you know, trip without me. I'm gonna be blind nursing around him. Bye, Mom.
Back in Chicago, 11-year-old Kenneth Marlowe has just arrived, but has been unaccompanied since the plane pulled up to the gate.
He was just standing in the hallway, and the person that was supposed to get him off the plane, that's not acceptable.
Anita
100 and the 2004 NASCAR Cup Series Championship, Kurt Busch,
If you
and
got it,
20-time NASCAR Cup Series race winner, Kyle
Larson.
He's now a co-owner of RFK Racing. He's the 2012 NASCAR Cup Series champion and the 2010 Xfinity Series champion, Brad Keselowski. Competing in his final season, he's won 60 NASCAR Cup Series races, the 2014 Cup Series champion and two-time Xfinity Series champion, Kevin Harvick. He won his 49th career race last Sunday, a total that includes 3 Daytona 500s and 3 Southern 500s. Denny Hamlin. NASCAR's reigning 5-time most popular driver, the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion, the 2014 Xfinity champion, Chase Allen. Race wins in a stellar career.
You know I never get tired of hearing this story.
No, I'm getting tired of telling.
Chris Myers here in Darlington.
Oh, unbelievable. So that's what this sport is founded on right there. Borrowing decor, by the way. Didn't borrow the car. I love the stories from the King. Legendary guys. Kyle Petty. Cannot wait to have those two up in the booth with me in this first stage, by the way.
Yeah, speaking of the booth, that's where you watch some driver introductions of the King. Well, here's a lineup of who's going to be joining you. Stage 1, Richard Petty. Stage 2, Carl Edwards will join you. Stage 3, Bill Elliott. Non-stop action throughout the race. So before Carl Edwards moves up to the booth to call the race.
He is alive, by the way.
We all wonder. I know he's enjoying life. Fans are missing.
This is going to be a good one. Bill Elliott, Austin Bill in stage 3. But look at him. He is independent, folks. He's back. Where the hell have you been all these times? All these years?
I've been everywhere. Been having a lot of fun. But this is special. It's special to be back, to be honored the way that they honor 75 drivers, and to be at this racetrack. It's going to be so exciting to watch these guys drive these cars.
I think I saw the last interview. I think NBC was 4 years ago, maybe. And they asked, hey, do you miss it? Obviously, you're further away from it now. You're enjoying life. But what do you miss most about racing?
I miss exactly what we're going to see here today. I mean, it's just like you and I grew up on the dirt tracks. This is it. This is the pinnacle of driving in a stock car, NASCAR, Darlington, slide around, managing everything. That's what I miss.
You know, Carl, hey, we came in at the same time, right? And I remember you're a challenging race car driver. You love the challenge. I remember seeing that in your eye. If it was a racetrack, it was a true challenge. You were the man for the job. This racetrack, very challenging track.
Well, and that's what's so exciting, for me to be here at this place. Exactly that. That's said, because it's so hard, and that's the challenge.
Biggest headline, the fight, Ross Chastain and Noah Gregson.
On the racetrack, I mean, everybody else races super hard, but super respectful. You got one, you guys don't see a lot of the emotion that we carry inside the helmet. Sometimes letting some of that emotion out after the race is healthy.
If we're not getting hurt, you probably shouldn't do something on that on the racetrack. Ross gave Noah an opportunity to stand down, and Ross said, okay, you're not, I'm going to throw a punch.
Those are two guys that were looking and willing to fight. Nobody's going to die in 30 seconds. I say let them have at it. I want security to break them up before they ever get to my car. It's showing their frustration, and it's all right. People need to be put in their place sometimes.
I've always been told that swing first, swing hard. So that's what happened.
That was an exciting aftermath. Ross Chastain will be starting in row 3. And we'll be talking to him in just a moment. As soon as he finishes his ride around, we're live in Darlington, getting closer to the race with Clint Boyd, Chris Myers, one of the 75, one of the greats. And Dale Jarrett with a UPS car with Ross behind us, and your old 88 UPS won a lot of races in that. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Glad to be here, and fun weekend, great weekend.
Yeah, I first got to get your reaction. Who was the troublemaker, the bad guy, not only on the track but after the track, that would settle things back in your racing days?
Well, I mean, we all talk about Dale Earnhardt and what he did, and you didn't really see him in really scuffles, except others coming to him and want to settle it that way. But he didn't get many problems because Earnhardt was a big, strong guy. I mean, he worked on the farm all the time, so you had to be careful. But he was the guy that made us all mad and want to have those talks. But you go have those talks, and then he would convince you that it was your fault that it actually happened somehow. I don't know how I backed into him so many times.
Yeah, maybe Ross attests state needs to do that. Yeah, you can help him when he gets here.
Dale, 75-year history of this sport. Obviously, a lot of greats, just like yourself, your dad, everybody, part of this special weekend. But this racetrack, very historical, very challenging racetrack. Cool place for you.
It really is. You know, when we talk about NASCAR and the history of the 75 years and celebrating all of this and having all of these great drivers here this weekend, couldn't be at a better place. And you know, one thing, from the time that they came here the first time and ran cars and had damn near 100 cars out here, you know, that it still races the same way. It doesn't matter how many times we've changed the car. This is still the most difficult challenge you have as a race driver here, driving this racetrack and trying to win.
Speaking of races, buddy, you looking pretty fit. You're all hot right here. Bring back some old memories. You ready? Get them elbows up.
No. It brings back great memories. UPS first year was 2001. I was fortunate. Steve Park had a way better car, but I got my car kind of good at the end, was able to pass him and win. So to see this, really incredible, and brought back a lot of good memories. But no, I would not want on the inside of it. I'm gonna drive the pace car, and that'll be good enough.
Well, that's why we're dressed like we're in the 40s, sort of, right? Because that's when NASCAR 1948 began. So a lot has changed. The drivers are still doing the same kinds of things. What do you notice most about today's drivers, whether the car has changed or some of the great track locations or short tracks, things that we've gone to now?
Yeah, I think it's the level of talent that is out here from the very front of this grid to the back. You have a lot of good drivers. You've always had, you know, a certain amount of the field that's that, but this goes all the way back through this, that they are so good. I know how difficult these cars are to drive as I talk to these guys, and just to see the level of talent, the commitment that they have, everything that they do, from the gym to the simulators, doing everything they have to do to try to be as good as they can possibly be this day and time.
So that's the driver's side of it. Dale, you were fortunate enough to, you know, generationally be a part of a lot of generations in the cars too. Where do you see this car stacking up through the years, and how does that stack up against how you started through the middle part and at the end of your career?
Yeah, I think that the thing that I see is there's really nobody in this field that drove anything like this coming up to get ready to drive stock cars. So I think that's been the biggest challenge. You know, whether we started in late models, whether it was on dirt or asphalt, a lot of these guys were throwing the curveball. The majority of them were throwing a curveball as to what this car does.